Okay, let's see. 1, 2. All right.
Team 17.
Actually, Honey Pop too.
It is not.
Sassy Chap Games. Date everything.
Oh.
Same vein, dog. Is this good? Volume-wise?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, keep it at 6. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Date Everything.
Can we date a lamp?
We very well could.
Can we date a cat?
We very well could.
Can we date an egg?
If we can open the fridge, maybe.
Not a chicken egg. Not a chicken egg.
I don't like the implication here, but we're gonna get started.
Can we date Gilbert Gottfried?
City of residence.
Fuck it, Paramus.
Why?
Paramus.
Might as well be.
Nah, Paramus is better.
Really, What? I mean, this is a cool way to do a character start screen. Applications must be completed in black ink and otherwise suggested and submitted through mail. Digital forms of applications completed in ink any other colors spelled with a U will be rejected. Do not contact company for follow-up. Employer name must be 12 characters or less for ease of employer. In the case of longer names, it's especially for employee to change their names to meet the requirements. Valdivian Code BS Section 12. Errors may occur when referring to employer's name and should be expected. Check this box. Required to show you are committed to jump through hoops when asked. Employees are expected to be available at all hours 7 days a week, either by phone, text, or by email. Missed calls and delayed email replies will be reported. Sleep is not an adequate reason for missing company messages. In case of disciplinary or emergency events, home visits by employer may occur within prior notice.
Where the fuck are you reading this?
This is the form.
Oh, that's actually on the form.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny, but also, yikes. The first time capsule started at the World's Fair in 1938 and is scheduled to be open in 6939.
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost
Your
mega
degree
corporations
in
of our
customer
times.
service.
Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors.
Also, this is the narrator for Stanley
The
Parable.
sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims.
It's a little
But for
on the
now,
note, little
It's time
on the
to
nose.
get to work.
Alright, one sec, let me turn on the lamp in my room. I love lamp! Okay. Start your new job at your computer. Get Find love, get friends. Yikes. Ooh, I could shimmy it. Shimmy, shimmy, yee, shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Make enemies. You began this experience staring at the bulletin board. Perhaps there was a thematic reason. This might have been one of the first things you tried to interact with. What a naive fool you were then. This used to have a great view until they built that unsightly skyscraper next door. You bought this because you saw the show and thought it would be cool to own what was on TV. Paper engulfed by cardboard. Such is the office food chain. Just a box. Only the most plain of paper goes in this box. It's quite an elitist system. Notice Windows doesn't open, but it is able to be examined. A wealth of knowledge sits on these shelves, plus some tawdry romance novels. When the original owners of this house built 2 windows in this room, you are so thankful they carried through the room for just 1 more. This is truly one of the things in your home. Pencils, used exclusively for scribbling impressions on notepads to see what the last note said. Another box, nothing further to report. Becoming abducted is the first step to enlightenment, or at least that's what the complimentary bookmark said. My house was abducted. Impossible to put down, largely because it's impossible to pick up. This light switch is useful if you want to see exactly how much work you have left to do. The door from the office to the foyer. You've passed through here many times, but only now do you really examine it. Slightly dusty. Every time you try to count all the sides, you lose track somewhere around 8. Pencil holder, nobody knows what it's for. A rarely used lamp. The intense blue glow of the internet forms on. Why does that O look like an M?
I don't know.
Oh, that is a U. Because I see the O of.
Those are a lot of different letters.
Why does it say computer? It shouldn't say computer.
Well, it's a computer.
You'd be better at typing
Nope, it.
on it if only they put the damn letters in order. You keep your pens and paper in here in case you ever need the right tool for a job. There's no junk in this trunk. It's the largest chair you own, possibly even the largest chair you've seen, assuming you've only seen 10 to 15 chairs in your lifetime. A mouse is like a pretend hand you use to tickle the intern. The paper is arranged neatly and free of creasing. Description is a lie. Wait, this description is a lie. You use this to play waste paper basketball. This vent ensures that objects in the office are just as dusty as the rest of the house. There's a lot of sarcasm.
Might be British made, that's why.
Happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors.
Well,
You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
shut up, Dingleberg.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate. I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud. Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Is this really the vibe?
This is troubling me a little bit.
After what you've done basically the whole day, pretty much?
After what we did the whole day, pretty much.
I'm sitting here storm chasing, so I'm fine.
Hey, you there? Oh god, don't start. I know you must be bored. Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service.
What?
That's right! Oh geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
Who the fuck is David Moist? Or David Most? Oh, I thought it was Moist.
You have new tasks.
Do we have Moist Critical?
There's a shit ton of voice actors in this game.
I have a broken sewing machine.
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
What?
Can I get a refund, though?
This ticket has been closed. Ah!
Wha-
This shit is so ironic.
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to? Damn right you're sorry. Sorry looking. This book purports to give you the secret to success in 8 easy methods. Mr. Cobram is a liar and a
That's your
fraud.
fucking problem, idiot.
I've tried all his methods and I have not succeeded.
Can I say skill issue?
Title a book of such ill repute. I need to lodge a formal complaint with Mr. Cobram and his ilk. Thank you.
Was that good?
I ordered this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen is all wet and covered with wet stuff.
What? Oh god! Drone fire! Drone fire! Phoenix on fire!
Okay. Sure. I blew it up, and sat on it, and then it popped. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife. Why don't they ever tell you this? Okay, bye.
What? Did I do good?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, bye.
I am a science teacher, Pronto Palace High School, Go Harridans, and I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent. This is not cobalt. It did not respond to normal cobalt stimuli. Well, normal cobalt is ferromagnetic. This is paramagnetic.
Are you single?
Meeting? Ah.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. I would like a refund, please. Thank you. What? No, I want a refund. Yes, every single one. You are the one who is wild to continue this line of inquiry. Your company is the one who is wild to continue blatantly selling incorrectly labeled goods. Refund. Perhaps, provided things go well. Thank you for noticing. Have a happy day to you and your soul. And if you are ever free for that date, I will be around Cape Horn for the next 6 months. Stop by anytime.
Yo! What the fuck? This is slightly traumatizing, but also funny as shit. I think my favorite conversation was the inflatable couch. How about you?
I don't know. The paperclip one was pretty good.
That dude's voice, though.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend
Is
the
this the
essential
Stanley
importance of
Parables
human contributions in every single aspect of this
Sounds
company.
like it.
Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing, finance,
Might be
legal,
someone
operations,
else.
public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and of course, human resources. If your
So what do you
department
do?
has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Okay.
Champ! Got a quick minute? Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research. And it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future. I don't think so. So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
Well, this shit's ass.
So, are you one of the affected people? I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but like, didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
I'm not fired, I'm in limbo.
Oh yeah? Kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord?
Discord.
Yeah, I signed up, but I didn't know anyone.
Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here. Talk to you later.
Can I send memes to all my finished chats? Alright, exit out. Ooh. Ah, that's clever. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Damn, they got a lot of backgrounds. I would fuck with this background more if there was greater contrast. Like if it was white icons, but... Oh. Yeah, that's the background. Okay. Art. Music. Cool. Oh, spoilers.
Hello. Okay, here goes nothing. No need to fear.
I'm scared.
I'm just an anonymous hacker sending you a package. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
Cool, sounds fun.
Well, not now.
Oh. Well, at least Discord is in dark mode. Ooh. Okay. What's my objective? Leave the office and reflect on your life choices. Oh. That is a drone. That is still a drone. This drone is skill issuing. Oh. These books are unfortunately too high to be read. Must be unimportant. Yet another box with nothing to say for itself. This particular box is known as a box. You look inside this box only to find someone has filled it with oxygen. You look inside the box and see 4 walls made of cardboard. Fascinating.
The box is full of oxygen? Gee, I didn't know a box could be full of oxygen.
Do we have to inventory that? Paper engulfed by cardboard, such as the office food chain. The hot water heater heats water until the water is
Damn, we should
heating
ask
is
that
hot
question.
enough to not need to be heated any further than it's already been heated. That's what it does. A closet light switch. Often kept in the dark, it's a real dim bulb. You fucker, you broke my window. To stay or go, the choice is yours. The gift box is strangely unharmed. Your front door is not. Aviators.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you. You don't remember inviting anyone over. But certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there! Your life is about to change.
Is that the Jonkler?
Life will change!
I think that's the Jonkler.
Life will change!
Hope
I
you're
think she's
ready.
jonkling.
A talking pair of glasses?
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of aviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs. Woohoo! My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Wow.
Or date.
Directly acknowledge things' existence. Yeah.
You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer. And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you. In fact, let's go on a date right now.
What? I'm not ready for that.
Oh, it's okay. It won't hurt. Yet. Just kidding.
Am I gonna get a
I'm
stapler shoved
kidder.
in my ass?
I find it easier to cover my feelings in low-hanging humor to cover my unbelievably dismal self-esteem.
A box of 24 staplers.
Yeah, I'm sad inside. So,
Trying to
we are
stuff a
going
turkey?
to awaken our first dateable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew 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 pew, go go.
Press Y to switch between glasses on and off modes. Hold down right trigger when wearing the glasses while aimed at an object to speak to it. Home comfort at your fingertips. Allegedly, it never finds the right temperature. The lower hall table guards the lower hall with all determination of a table. It's curtained for you. Cheap gag, but it'll get us closer to the word count. Your stairs have both up and down functionality. Luxury. The back door to the house, perhaps a way out if it weren't for the pesky and unclimbable fence. Oh no. Oh.
It works.
God damn, this game has everything! The more humble of the house's two toilets, it just keeps its seat down and gets through the day. Damn. That's kind of a cool setup. Shared bathroom into another bedroom or workout room. Hallway closets. The door to the attic is locked, probably for the best. Alright, time to switch to Riz mode.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
Dorian.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
I am Chaos Reborn.
You hear that? Chaos Reborn.
No, it's just them messing around with some funny options, I swear. After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled aviator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate. Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now. Friends. As it should be.
Yeah!
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Oh, God. Did Atlas develop this?
It's like watching a baby deer learn to walk, only with less dignity. You regularly need to be reminded what people are. Your parents love you, they just don't like you very much. You get kicked out of a library for being too boring. You're the opposite of smart, and you're not smart enough to know what that is. So social stats. Okay. Easy
Each
enough.
dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
Okay.
You wear it well.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait, we gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
A beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
Whoa, what just happened?
Your life just got a whole lot better. And that's what. Of course, to really enjoy it, you're gonna need someone to show you how things work. Hello, hello!
Phoenicia?
Hey there!
Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with him about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
What kind of schedule does a phone have?
All of them. Yours, mine. I stream sometimes for my own socials. And still gotta make sure I don't lose battery or overheat. Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Dex.
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
Because there are a lot of us around this house. Ooh, you know what? Maggie the magnifying glass also just dropped a really cool app. Ooh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Bye, Phoenicia!
Onward!
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which of course is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
Alright, let's create a save. Ooh. Time of day changes. You won't tell the other 16 doors, but this was the first one you walked through when you first arrived here. It'll always hold a special place in your heart. Sorry about today's special. There's a method to my madness, I promise. The game is afoot. Wait, no, it's a dating symbol.
There's a distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch.
Sir. Are you seeing this shit right now?
They played Sunny live. I'm sorry. Is that Chevros?
She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
What do I think it is?
Aha!
Maggie.
She's dressed like Freerin.
I think I've seen a description for someone wearing just such a fantastic red shirt.
You're not a suspect, are you?
I'm sauce.
I thought so. Suspected of what?
Being far too sexy.
There's no evidence to support it.
Care to investigate further?
Maggie, it's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on him.
Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case?
Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
Oh my god. I'm not going with the Genghis Khan answer. It's true.
Doubt it. Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
Unlike Skylar's Datadex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find. It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
Who voiced her?
I don't know. Cool. Can't wait to find all of you.
Familiar.
It'll be tough, but worth it.
The more you find, the better your specs will be.
Take a look at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
It's getting late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges?
Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave you if you need ideas. Wink, wink.
Can I allocate points? Alright, how many datables do we have? Oh! You can see the voice actors for each dateable. So Skylar's voiced by Felicia Day. Phoenicia. Lanissa Frederick.
Haven't heard of her. Who's the man that looked like Kratos? Scroll back up!
Ben Starr voices the dog.
It was like number 3 or... Yeah, number 3. Is that Kratos?
Looks like it. Alright. What number is Maggie? 61. Allie Hillis.
I don't know who she's voiced. Wait, how did I spell her last name?
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I did not have a... I didn't shit myself. You shit yourself. Allie Hillis.
Hill IS.
Have a steamy encounter.
Oh
Ooh,
damn,
my.
she's done both live action and anime. Why is half of her catalog basically redheads? Oh, she's from regular show.
Who does she voice? Margaret?
Rigby's mom, Pam, Tracy, female reporter with orange hair, terrified woman, ticket counter lady, casting director, orphan woman, Tina, female team fee cook, mom at restaurant. She voiced a lot of miscellaneous characters in the show.
Oh, okay.
Also Naruto.
What character in Naruto?
Karen in Naruto Next Generations. Marvel Discords, The Avengers, Pepper Potts.
Okay.
X-Men Marvel Anime, Emma Frost. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing.
Yeah, there was anime. Or...
And then Karen and Karen's mother she voiced in the 2009 Naruto.
Rumors.
A shocking amount of redheads.
This downy damsel offers rest for the weary. Maggie thinks you should talk to your bed next. It should be upstairs in your bedroom, first door on the left.
Apparently she's voiced Meg Griffin? That doesn't sound right.
Horrendous calamities. Amity getting rejected might be expected. Or mentioned someone named Reggie when you first met him. Director acknowledged Bling's existence. A mysterious hacker has sent you an equally mysterious gift.
She's voiced Lightning Pharaon from Final Fantasy Explorers, Lego Marvel Avengers Mantis. Shin Megami Tensei 4? Burrows?
No idea. Alright, I guess they want me to scan my bed.
Also a character in Mass Effect. Valkyria Chronicles 2, which oddly looks like a...
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Well, this is Milf Haru.
Why do I feel like I know you?
Because you do. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed. We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
I've been sleeping with a beautiful woman and I didn't know it?
A beautiful bed, anyway. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not, but I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
I'd love to know you on a more intimate level.
Oh, but I already know you, intimately. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to know more, would it? Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
It's a date.
I can't wait.
Sorry I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Oh, hitting the hay already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Switch back to glasses off mode when you want to interact with the world around you. A bed which you hold in as high esteem as one could for a regular old bed. Really. Not too firm, not too soft, but a shy of just right. Yeah, it's a bed, you know. What else can one say? Charge the aviators by going to sleep. Ah. I guess I'll treat this like Persona and try to generate a new save at the beginning of each day. And then just cycle through them. Continue to awaken datable objects. A real life to honest to Bluebeard treasure chest. When he switches the lamp on, it lights up the space around it. In this way, the ancient concord between lamp and human is fulfilled. Elephants don't lie down when they sleep. You could say they're a nightstand. No, this is a nightstand. I'll probably go room by room in the house. This is the one door that will never creak maybe, but nothing more. Clothes hangers. Looks like a fun crew to hang out with. Hey, what's with the hang dog? Look, if you can't hang with these jokes, that's your hang up. There are plenty of hangers on who will appreciate them. Wait, don't walk off. Hang on a minute. The right box in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. This box may or may not have a bottom. There's no way to find out. Some boxes are just born to be subscribed. This is not one of them. This deep into examining boxes is probably a good time to toss out an obligatory "What's in the box?" Let's save that for box 12. No. No gods are kings. Only box. What's in the box? You really think you'll get something at the end of all this? A hanger rod. Why are you examining this? It's a hanger rod. The number of things to remark about this closet door cannot be contained in a simple text box. It's a bedroom air vent. You can tell by its bedroom placement and vent-like properties. You've seen these boxes in your time, and this box is definitely another box that you have seen. So, like, why have you checked 15 individual boxes? You do realize there's nothing to be unlocked here. You don't even get an achievement for this. Another box. What were you expecting when you looked at the box? Not a box? It's a box! A box! There are so many more boxes left in the house. Please stop examining them all.
There's gonna be a box.
You keep your storage of holiday items in 3 separate rooms to confuse your enemies. Okay, seriously, there are 6 more to go after this one. Home design. Kim with the house. Contains instructions on how to fold the walls properly. Impertinent shelf. Never one for the rest of the closet, and rather shelf-serving. Romance. Fool's Guide. A gag gift given to you by an ex. A triangle. The most triangular of instruments, but not the most triangular of all triangles, which of course goes to the classic isosceles. Do you know why towel elephants are better for your skin than regular towels? They're pachydermatological. You're really going to keep checking every single box, aren't you? One of your pillows. Enthralling. The bedroom mirror lets you watch yourself while you sleep. A diary that hasn't been touched since high school, and for that very reason alone it should probably stay closed. A dresser. Despite its name, you're still expected to dress yourself. One of the worst experiences ever is waking up to the brassy screams of a timekeeping tyrant. Plus, it's off by a minute. Bedroom curtains. Keeping vampires safe for centuries. One that perfectly covers up the gigantic hole in the wall that was there before.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better? Maybe finally find some love?
What if I want you to fall in love with me?
Oh. You certainly can.
Yes, I win!
But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting, on the clock with a new user, you know?
But I want to confess my undying love to you, Skylar.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I love you, Skylar, forever and always.
Thank you. I don't know you. So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow, and we'll see. Champ. Any other questions?
Why am I doing this?
Glad you asked. I was sent to you for a reason. A, well, mysterious reason.
Right from the tinfoil hat hacker.
Exactly. Since there's no one else here you could ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Any other questions?
Where should I go next?
I would suggest following up with Maggie next. As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
Okay, sounds good.
But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want. You're basically in a big, huge sandbox open for you to play in. Except instead of sand, it's your house. And instead of a box, it's also your house. Any other questions?
Can I just leave my house?
You can leave your house at any time, but when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there.
Why?
I was sent to you in secret by that hacker. And as soon as you step outside with me, Valdivian data drones will take me away.
Not the Valdivian data drones.
Oh, it's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just begun. Any other questions?
I guess that's it.
That might be it for this little Aviators tutorial, but I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's date! Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a frickin' blast.
Oh, yes, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
I want to talk about features and utilities.
Right this way.
I want to talk about the rules and strategy.
What's on your mind?
How does specs work?
Oh, sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass.
Damn, there are so many acronyms here. It just feels like a customer service job.
These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
How do I get more specs?
Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in one attribute. Think of it as you, growing in experience, dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you. But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded. Any other specs questions?
Are spec choices and dialogue always good? That's a legitimately a good question.
They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain specs dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible. No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a specs check. Any other specs questions?
How do I know which dateable gives which spec points?
Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. Any other specs questions? Great question! Each dateable object, you can check the badge correspond. If you're looking to any other specs questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features?
How do collectibles work?
Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about?
What do they do?
They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the dateable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the Datadex sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions?
How many are there?
A lot. Each dateable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33.
Oh.
That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
Do I get anything for collecting all of them?
Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships.
Can I get them all in one playthrough?
No, unfortunately, that's not possible. At a minimum, it would take 3 whole playthroughs to find them all. Fortunately, New Game Plus tracks your collectible collecting progress.
Okay.
Any other collectibles questions?
I'm good on collectibles.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
What should I be doing?
Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to awaken objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
Get a bad ending when someone locked me out of finding another?
No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single datable here. Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
Can you give me a hint what that instant is?
Well, it'll be if you refuse to go on a certain subterranean quest. That's all I'll say. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
When should I leave the house?
No matter what you do,
Oh.
except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
I have to look down on my controller to remember which button is what.
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story. A point of no return. Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
How do I know when I'm ready to leave the house, in your opinion?
If you want the barest minimum of a good ending, I would shoot to get 100 specs points in any one attribute. Once you have that, you'll get some pretty good results. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Is there anything wrong with getting hate endings?
Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really. You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically. Just speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover, seriously, even though it makes me happy. There's no pressure at all. If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Good strategy.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Nothing here, actually, I'm good.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
I want to talk about some features.
Oh, definitely. What's on your mind? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Can we talk about how all this dating objects thing works?
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How did the aviators work in the first place?
Vibrations.
I don't like that.
That's it?
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Can you date a string?
No, it's too small a constituent part. Think of how when you speak to a person, you speak to their whole discrete being, even though they're really just a big old collection of cells. Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
What if I know what Gestalt is?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So when does each separate wavelengths form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Aviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
Why are you giving people enemas?
It's a lot to take in, but I believe it.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
I'm kind of into that.
Oh. Cool?
Skylar points to her own aviators and invites you to look closely. You see, there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these aviators running. It's not doing great.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
What does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it.
How can I help?
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Oh. Oh, I didn't create a save for today. Can I edit the save menu? Oh, wait. 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 Why do I have an option to use? Oh. Okay. I examined you. Alright.
Oh, hello again. Come for more rumors? Looking for more suspects?
I am. You got any more for me? I want to find more datables.
You and I both. Never know when another suspect will turn up.
Suspect or potential dates?
Why not both? Here are some rumors that I have turned up. Johnny Splash, shower. Location, downstairs bathroom. Winifred water heater. Location, office closet. Lyric literature. Books. Location, anywhere.
Okay, I'm on the case.
Glad to have you, Gumshoe. These should be pretty straightforward to find, though there are some who seem much more difficult. The Shadow knows, because he's here.
Tell me how I can find them.
Word on the beat is that he's hiding in a permanent shadow. If you can find one around here, I would investigate.
Thanks for your help, Maggie.
You're welcome, Gumshoe. Keep pointing those spectacles at everything you see, and you'll find a whole array of potential suspects at your fingertips. Or eyelids, as it were. Phoenicia can help you track down plenty of other rumors, if you're looking for more.
Permanent shadows. Okay. Permanent shadow. Let's see what's good with Phoenicia.
And this is the final look. What y'all think? Follow the link in my bio for a full list of all the pieces.
She holds up a finger, pausing for a moment.
Ooh, sorry, 1 sec. I just need to upload this real quick. There, done. Any longer and I would have missed my upload window. You know how the algorithm on Facebook is. If you don't post every day, you completely lose your viewership. Woo, it's a grind, but my fans are worth it.
Is Facebook some kind of app or?
Only the most popular social media app of all time. It's like InstaFan, Sitter, and Knick-Knack all in one. Only better. No, like literally. Facebook bought them all out and combined the best parts of them into the social media platform to end all social media platforms. But it's pretty exclusive, invite only, and I don't think humans are allowed.
No humans allowed. Why not?
No offense, but humans don't have the best track record. I mean, y'all invented things like taxes and littering, ew, and small talk. Then again, y'all made phones too, so it's not like you're all bad. I guess since you don't have a placebook, I could share my feed with you. Fill you in on all the tea so you're not missing out.
Sounds fun. Drama's my guilty pleasure, as long as I'm not involved anyway.
Oh, I know there was more to you. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Alert, temperature warning. Woo, not again.
Something wrong?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
If it was nothing, I don't think it would be happening again.
Fine, really. It's just a faulty sensor. Forget about it.
It looks like a temperature warning, and you do feel warm.
Oh, huh? I do? Weird. I feel totally fine. It's probably just acting up because I did an extra hour on live. Trust me, I just need a nice hard reset and I'll be good to go. I'll catch up with you after. Try not to miss me too much.
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside?
No, just wanted to get you to know better.
I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors. because I need to project a welcoming presence, but also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside.
You look great.
Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days.
I just want to meet more datables, and if I leave, then the glasses might go away.
On the nose right there. You and me and the glasses can stay inside the confines of this house until you've done all you have. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
What in the minute, men? And remember, stay safe.
Is there any way I can reset this?
Hey there.
What's with that smile?
Oh, nothing. You were very animated last night.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
What kind of things are you looking out for?
These datables have some subject matter that might be troubling. PTSD, violence, stalking, manipulation, domination, mental health issues, addiction, and many more. If you want a gentle warning when something approacheth, I'd recommend you turn it on.
I think I'm okay, actually.
Okay, back to it.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
I was eating the most incredible meatball sub, 8 feet long and about this wide. I was, well, it's a little embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it.
I was starring in the hit TV show, Flame of Bones.
Oh, I'm not sure I know that one.
It's dark, gritty fantasy famed for its expository scenes with people banging in the background.
Oh, well, I already like where this is going.
I stormed a castle keep on Dragonback, burning my enemies to cinders.
Ooh, then what?
Only the Mad King stood before me and the throne that was rightfully mine.
So what did you do?
What is this option range right now? I gave him the greatest head of his nasty royal life. I had my dragon roast him.
I don't understand why BeamNG is trying to give a controller force feedback like a fucking steering wheel, but it's broken.
Alright, I'll go with the freaky action.
Oh, yes. Yes. Good for you. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed.
What do you mean?
It's just that I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth. But it's not something I want you to worry about, all right? All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied.
I am.
I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time. Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight.
See you then.
See you tonight.
Why?
Alright, let's go to bed.
What the fuck is this setting?
Okay. Check in with Maggie.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best-known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
What are you talking about exactly?
Check your rumors app if you don't know who I'm talking about. That's what it's there for. In theory, at least. I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
That sounds useful.
Very much. Tracking it down to its source was mighty helpful. Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
Probably on my dog's hair.
You and I both know you don't have a dog, dear. It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were, in fact, the culprit.
No getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Can we chat about something else first?
What do you want to talk about?
What are some of your favorite hobbies?
Well, when I'm not cracking cases, I enjoy reading, playing board games, and looking very closely at things.
I enjoy those things too.
Nice to meet someone like-minded. What do you want to talk about?
How long have you been a detective?
As long as I can remember. When I was little, it used to get me in trouble.
I got in trouble as a kid too.
We share that, I guess. I would always dig up lots of interesting facts about my friends in order to share or highlight things I loved about them. Unfortunately for me, they didn't seem to like it very much.
Wish someone would do that for me.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you want to talk about?
Are you single?
Maggie, normally unflappable, seems rather more like a nervous schoolgirl than a stone-cold private eye.
Very. Normally. Yes. Yes. I am very normally single.
That's nice to know.
You're making me blush.
Maybe next time we meet, it could be for a date.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if you're my type yet. Let's just stay friends for now. What do you want to talk about?
Now let's talk about that case you're working on.
Okay. At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
But
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
if you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Let's start with the paper. What makes it interesting?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Let's dip a corner of it in the water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's try cutting it with scissors.
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's try burning a small piece.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's taste it!
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's see what our clues we've got.
What should we look at next?
It's time to finally delete that piece of shit fucking Elite controller.
What initial was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
First initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Could have been something else.
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Matteo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Random button press, let's go!
Something doesn't quite add up there. Sorry, but I don't think that's right. Maybe you can help me on another case later on down the line. Thanks again for trying to help. It really was very sweet of you.
Even though I failed, would you be interested in going on a date sometime?
I could see myself going with someone with poor detective skills like yourself. Perhaps we have complementary skills. I would be the daring detective. You the administrative sort. The pretty type, you know?
Damn straight, I'm the pretty type. I'll see you soon.
I'd fancy that.
Alright, so that's still a rumor I could follow up on. Let's see, show all.
Lunchtime. No better time to check in with your phone. Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening. Fresh tea coming in hot.
Tell me about it.
Okay, you keep on that fantastic red shirt. I'm gonna get my scroll on.
Phoenicia doesn't even bother with a greeting as she turns her display towards you.
Hey, does this look photo mop to you?
That sounds fake as hell.
You know, when you like clean up, wash away, dab the details of an image, remove annoying people from the background, fix your hair, delete blemishes, change the color of your outfit, that sort of thing, like a mop.
You wanted to know if this picture's been altered because...
I made a bet with Kurt and Rod that I could spot the edits on any pic they tag me in. Which I totally can. It's like my superpower. This one is just a little tricky. Ooh, I know there's something off in the background. I just can't put my stylus on it yet.
How can you tell?
You have to check the edges for distortion. Look for missing reflections, weird lighting, or even false shadows. Ha! That's it! I found it! Right there! Look! There's a double shadow in the back corner. Woo! I can't wait to rub their faces in this one. You want to hear more?
Yeah, what else you got?
Phoenicia squints at her placebook feed, scrolling back and forth.
What the? Okay. Either we somehow went back in time to when my place was still a thing, or I scrolled so far I finally broke the placebook feed.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. I forgot. You're basically a hermit who somehow missed every major social development in the last 3 decades.
Ouch.
My place is what everyone used before Placebook. Same concept, but you could actually use code to customize your own profile. Which meant you ran into a lot of profiles like this. Ooh.
Is it that bad?
It looks like the Placebook UI just exploded all over the page. There must be a serious glitch in there somewhere.
What does it say?
Imagine if someone put their entire profile through a Zalgo text generator. And before you ask, it basically just adds a bunch of nonsense Unicode symbols to the page to make it practically illegible.
Why would someone do that?
Exactly! It's annoying and pointless. Which is why everyone stopped doing it. I'm just gonna report it. There. Now it's someone else's problem. Well, that's my good deed for the day. You're welcome, users of Placebook. You wanna hear more?
What else you got?
Phoenicia mutters to herself as she scrolls, counting under her breath.
Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, it just keeps going.
I thought you knew everyone's accounts.
So did I. It's really starting to piss me off. Even Maggie can't figure out who they are. For a while, I thought they were just a Valdiva bot, but their true crime theories are way too coherent to be AI generated. And honestly, not half bad. I really do think they're onto something with that Bennett case. I mean, the whole thing just screams cover-up, don't you think?
Oh, really?
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Nope.
Ugh, whatever. My point is that a bot couldn't put all that together.
So you're mad because their posts are actually good?
Oh, slow down. I didn't say it was all good. And that's not the problem anyway. It's the fact that they spam the feed every night at midnight. Seriously, every damn night. Like clockwork. You know what? I bet it's someone in the attic. They're all exactly the type of shut-ins to deep dive into true crime. Plus, with how musty the air is up there, ugh, more than a few screws short between them. You know, maybe I don't want to know who it is after all. Might ruin it for me.
Well, that's what they made the block button for.
Block, then? And never find out if they actually cracked the Bennett case? Ha! Are you kidding? Get real. You want to hear more?
Yeah, what else you got?
Phoenicia is giggling at a post.
Wow. I mean, I've seen throwbacks, but this guy looks like a literal time capsule. What? Was he buried under a rock or something?
Are you looking at a rock? Can I date it?
No, not a rock. More like a rock star wannabe. Anyway, this guy practically dropped out of the 80s. I'll give him a follow, but only because he's probably going to post something toxic since he has no idea how to use socials. You want to hear more?
Yeah, what else you got?
Phoenicia shakes her head as she looks at her feed.
Another one? Ugh, I can't believe this. How long until I'm not needed?
Doom scrolling.
Yeah, guilty. I need to stop, honestly, because it's really bumming me out. I just keep seeing things being replaced by AI left and right.
AI, can I date it?
No. AI isn't an object or a person. I don't know what the hell it is, but it isn't one of us. I just wish there was some way to fight back. Actually, wait.
Is it the purposely post dog shit content the poorly trained an AI with?
Even though you lost your job, maybe you should still check in, huh? Poke around the old workspace? You know, really show that AI who's boss? Well, figuratively anyway. I mean, we can't just give up and let it take over everything, right?
I bet I can date the AI.
Fine. Why don't you just marry AI then if you love it so much? Ugh, gross. You want to hear more?
Yeah, what else you got?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but don't you think you've had enough screen time for one day? I know, don't look at me like that. I'm just saying, I don't think Skylar has a blue light filter, so maybe give your eyes a rest.
I'm just following up leads. Alright. Can I speak to Maggie again? I thought I already talked to her. Yeah. Alright, what's good with Skylar?
Hey there, oh great purchaser of DLC.
Thank you for addressing me properly.
Indubitably. If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, fear not, for I can guide you.
Nah, I'm good being surprised.
Same here. Anyway, enough of tutorial lady. It is time for menu lady. Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get you to have feelings for me?
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself.
Tell me about yourself.
Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
Do you love me?
Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
I don't want to be in this menu. Let's go back up one.
Scoochin'. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today.
I'm all done here.
Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Let's see. Got 2 more in me. Let's go with Dorian.
Once again, Dorian stands in your way.
Are you trying to leave again? Are you sure? There are still more conversations to be had with all of us. There is still more of us to be realized.
I was just saying hello.
Ah, thinking of getting to know me better. As if I would have more to say than last time. I would suggest speaking with my other forms around the house. I'm always on task here at the front. Strictly business.
Okay.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the aviators at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Oh?
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Nice.
Who the fuck is that?
Mavwika.
Is that your lamp or some shit?
Nah, dog, you are street trash. Oh, hello, best character in the whole goddamn game.
Damn straight. Watch this.
Harm 5. Oh, charm. I know what's happening here. Appealing might be stretching it, but at least you're no longer appalling.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Got any more?
You know it. But you'll have to earn it. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC. And I'm your reward.
Okay, reward me up, baby.
Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply.
Oh, hot mama, give me those bazoomies.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, I do like earning my love in dating sims.
Playing it slow, huh? I love it. I'll keep my assets nice and far away from you, so that when you earn them, you'll know that you've been a very good boy.
God?
See you later.
God? Also, what is she technically considered? Because I'm not sure what her interaction box was. Conversation with another dateable was hijacked by Lucinda Lavish, the most impressive character you've seen, at least according to her own words. She gave you 5 charm points. Although, was it a bribe? Sometimes bleed. Ugh. Ooh. Come on.
So we just don't know.
The most valuable character in Digger, which only begs one question: what is a lavish anyway? The only way to find out is to keep speaking to others, as there seems to be no trace of her in the house at all. Oh.
It's gonna be something stupid like a fucking blanket.
I don't know, maybe. Alright, let's go to bed. New day means new save. Let's see. Well, guess I'll check on Betty, because we didn't get a chance to yesterday.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
No, but my heart was racing.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out. I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
What sort of fantasies?
Oh, well, I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me. Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up.
No one in their right mind could ignore you.
You are so sweet. Unfortunately, it is entirely possible. But thank you for saying so. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up every night. But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out, warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. I practiced for years. But it never worked for me. Not once.
That's really too bad.
It is, isn't it? But I guess it isn't necessarily a fix for my problem. Just would have been nice to have that in my pocket for when my dreams turn dark. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all.
What's the problem exactly?
Oh, nothing. Really nothing you need to worry about. Don't waste another moment on it, okay? Well, what can you do, Maybe I'll take up meditation. See you tonight, then?
Can't wait.
Me too.
Phoenicia is full on sweating, hopping from foot to foot, and fanning herself frantically with her hands.
Alert, alert! Ooh, I hope you like your data extra crispy because we're headed for a full-scale meltdown in here.
Remove Phoenicia's case.
You carefully remove Phoenicia's case. Her body is alarmingly hot. It seems you've acted just in time.
There! That wasn't so hard, was it? Ah, that was close.
How's that, princess?
Princess? I think you mean queen. Listen, you mind if I stick with you for a while? Just in case I feel another meltdown coming on. I'd hate to lose any important save files or valuable passwords or something. Oh, speaking of which, I need to do another update I've been putting off now that we're back in the green zone. Talk more later.
You got it, darling.
Oh, you bad.
New day, new save. Or did I already do that? Oh, I just can't keep track of my saves anymore. Woo! Let's see, nothing new with Dorian. Maggie, probably should check on the 4 names that were listed before. Who else have I talked to? Oh, I could talk to Skylar. Oh wait, but Skylar's kind of at a standstill for now. What do you think I should interact with now? Anything in the house?
What are you asking me to
Yeah.
do something?
Yeah.
Fuck it, the smoke detector.
Wait, let's inspect it first. There's a fire here. The window is really easy to jump out of. Okay.
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head. You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help.
Help! I am the help!
Don't you bleep see that?
Are you gonna keep bleeping?
I can withstand this. I can withstand anything.
Why?
You know what? I like this sound. After a while, it's very pleasant.
Like the game?
What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma alarm at your service.
What?
I wonder if there's a Ring doorbell.
Hi there, Arma. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, what brings you around here?
Thought I heard a noise. A sort of loud bleep, if you will.
Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire. Take a look around you, at everything you love. Now just think. If you're not careful, it could be gone in an instant, consumed by raging flames.
Can I date the fire?
I've got to stay vigilant at all times.
I notice you're looking a bit, frazzled.
Comes with the territory. I can't waste time on my appearance or worry about getting enough rest like some folks. My job is too important for that kind of thing.
I understand you got a lot of responsibility and you don't want to let people down.
That's right. Zip. I'm glad you understand. Some people don't get how hard it is to have a job like mine. You have to be constantly on the lookout for the slightest sign that something could be wrong. Bip. If I let my guard down, even for a second, this whole place could be turned to ash. I've seen it happen.
Bip. I like the little bips. I respect your discipline and sense of purpose. I'm glad to have you around.
I appreciate that. It's a tough job, but I feel like it was what I was born to do. Anyhow, I ought to get back to it. Bip. Come on back soon and maybe we can do something together.
You take your leave.
Alright, what next? suggestions?
For what else to go for? What about the light?
Which light?
I don't know, one of the ceiling lights. No. The air vent?
This vent believes itself the leading vent, the star of the living room stage, one arrogant vent.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck.
Oh!
You can feel someone here,
I
but
don't
you
like
can't
this.
see anyone.
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Sorry, did I scare you?
Yes! You scared me. Don't you know who you are? What you are to me? I'm scared the way one is frightened when coming face to face with a divine force. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready. Not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Okay, one less interaction for today. Where are we going?
Toilet.
I knew we were gonna go skibbity at one point.
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet
Christ,
usually
it's
is.
Eminem.
He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
I gotta pee. Open up.
The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
Lil Crapper's the rapper, he knows how to go. Blamming and drumming or buzz about flow. You blacky spikes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll. Jean-Luc Pissoir, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder. Speaking more words than an ancient scroll.
Oh shit, son! That was legitness.
Ugh, do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope is what the junkies hide in these cisterns of innocent toilets like Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest album, The Tippy Hippie. Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does.
Why are you French?
You come to hear his pizza. Or maybe you ate the pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat.
Was that reverb fart?
I hate this.
No, just wanted to get to know you better.
To know me? To know me? This human thinks that they own me. There's always one thing on my mind, and always one thing only. I'm a rapper, the best you've seen, a shining dream in porcelain. He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a party mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to appeal to the youth.
Consider me appealed to.
Man, you ain't the youth, get out of here. Lil Crapper can't hang with posers, you know? It hurts his image.
Are you voiced by Max Middleman? I kind of hear it.
If you are a poser, you get out of Lil Crapper's face.
You call me old?
Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me Lil Crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone.
Oh, I'll wrap you up and put you away.
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap.
Excuse me?
Crap. Crapping. Short for cool rapping. Lil Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn.
I don't think people interpret that the way you want them to.
Jean-Loup makes a dismissive gesture.
That is their problem. Lil Crapper, he is ahead of the curve. He is a wordsmith, eh? He is like Voltaire, French, smarter than you. On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume.
How am I gonna learn how to rap?
Not from Lil Crapper.
Oh.
Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper,
I don't know, man. You seem like a really low bar.
fall in love with you.
But all I've ever wanted is a tasty narcissist bolted to the bathroom floor.
Cease your flattery. Lil Crapper's art is immune to all forms of romance unless they are accompanied by a backing beat. So, what do you see? Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc?
Sure.
You are wrong! Jean-Luc knows you. You are the chatin, the kissless loser. You have enthusiasm for rap. Lil Crapper sees is but enthusiasm alone. She is not enough. The rapper, she comes from the heart, the deepest part of the system. Like that little rubber bit that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You know the bit. You need to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of a rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Luc, let alone match his rapier wit. You want to clash talons with these 2-gallon stallion? Go! Live a life worth rapping about! Return to Lil Crapper when you are ready.
Fuck. I regret that. What about the plunger?
I'm out of interactions for today, but yeah, the plunger is a separate dateable object.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Even the door?
Yes, even the door.
Oh god, each door is too.
Alright, got a message on Discord. Oh, Sam.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Something weird happened to me.
Well, go on and tell me.
Got a mysterious gift from this mysterious package from a mysterious person.
What, just out of nowhere? So what was it?
Special glasses.
What's so special about them?
They make gajinkas out of stuff in your house.
Gajinkas? Human versions of non-human shit? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said, and there's more.
More? I'm still on the first part.
I might be developing relationships with them.
You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
As a heart attack.
Man, what? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Date furniture fuck glasses.
Don't disrespect the date aviators.
Date aviators? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Just can't handle the style. Okay. I think I'm out of energy to talk to anything. Okay. Alright, Saturday. Alright, let's check on Betty.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
You better be paying people in my bed.
But I am your bed. You don't have to worry about that anyway. The bed isn't really Ben's favorite place to get down. And it's not like we're dating or anything either. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits,
What the fuck is Benoit?
of course.
Sound like you were lonely.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
I was hoping to get to know you better, actually.
Get to know me better? Why?
Shouldn't I know the person I'm sleeping with every night?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
Tell me what you do in your spare time.
I'm a big reader, actually. I love all sorts of things, but romance is my favorite. Even when I'm not reading, I can't help but write sexy little stories in my head for my favorite characters. I love fantasy, too. And sometimes sci-fi. Anything that stirs the imagination. Characters that make you want to fall in love. That's what I love most.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know? But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness.
Why not just confess to whoever it is you're so into?
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing? I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Your bed is into you.
It's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
Book club?
Okay. We gotta know. Go to the kitchen.
Okay.
Is there a blender? Is there not a blender?
There's a microwave. There's a coffee maker. There's a trash can. I don't think we have a blender.
Alright, toaster.
Wait, I must examine the toaster.
Does that mean the toaster's gonna be hot?
Forget it, bread. You're toast. Toaster capable of grilling bread to 3 standard settings: anemic, acceptable, and apocalyptic.
Oh boy. Well, one more. Wow.
You hear her before you see her, A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen. She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
Need a writing partner?
The musician
the cat
starts
clock one?
with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on her chest.
Oh god, the cat clock is gonna be one.
That. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful. I'm not even gonna get started on you as a writing partner. I know that, like, I don't know you at all or anything, but I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have, like, really high standards.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas. ¿Qué tal? We're the best musical group around here by a lot.
What kind of music do you play?
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
What the fuck is barbershop?
Isn't it a cappella?
I don't know.
Essentially.
I know. It totally surprised me too. That dumb little rotating ball. But for real, you'd be surprised. The harmonies are so great.
I guess it is then?
Maybe I'll sing something for you sometime.
If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like need toast, I'm here. Okay. Busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
What a charming toaster. Also, was the toilet voiced by Max Middleman? Because I heard it. Knew it.
Okay. Is
Right.
the little duck there? What the little duck?
Little
next to the oven.
That is a... Oh, that is a little duck. An egg timer in the shape of a rooster. So a rooster timer. Yet roosters don't even lay eggs.
A burly chef stands in your kitchen, looking at you expectantly as he stirs a sauce pot.
I don't like
Despite
this.
his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan.
My name's Tiffany.
Hey. Are you ready for prep?
Prep?
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling on Stefan's shoulder.
What?
Mr. Cluckles.
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nicer.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
You! What are you doing in my kitchen?
This is my kitchen?
This is my kitchen. You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is fun. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of it. Wait, do you smell that?
No.
Yet you possess a nose, do you not? I make do with my hood. Yes. I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track. Like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
Oh, it's a little chicken timer.
That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine. He understands the type of
Oh, so
establishment
he's the
I'm trying
oven.
to run
And the
around.
chicken timer is a part of the oven.
Are you okay?
Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life! It's not just food, It's your soul. Maybe one day you'll understand that. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
They don't ever tell you how rude you are?
Well, of course they do. And they didn't know a crate from a grape. So I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
Wait, I know a crate from a grape. Oh.
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles. All prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer. And go!
Is there a garage? I know we want to do the cat clock, but
There isn't a garage.
I was gonna say toolbox.
Alright, cat clock. Well, first I'll check the cat clock, but I think there might be a toolbox somewhere. Wait. Have you ever seen those clocks shaped like fried eggs? This clock isn't as cute.
You
Is it
see
gonna
a
be a
slim,
cat?
dainty
It's a
gentleman
cat
in a
guy.
well-tailored
Oh
suit.
my god!
He's
Is that
absorbed
Red
in the
Harlow?
fancy pocket watch. But it's the pointy ears on his head that most catch your attention.
If his name is Luis, I swear to God.
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Get a screen grab. Send this shit to Red.
Tick, tick.
Honestly, Sammy would get a fucking kick out of this fucking game.
Oh, yeah. Probably have her join at one point, because I figured this
Yeah.
is chaotic enough to where it'd be like, yeah!
Yeah, I think we need her for an episode of this.
Lyme disease is no joke.
What? No, never mind. I don't want to know.
Is that Bryce Pappenbrook?
Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
Oh yeah, you're pompous as fuck. I just want to appreciate the beauty of time or whatever with you.
Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that.
Please don't have the name Luis.
Are you Cat Noir?
Perhaps you do not know this, as certainly you are as attuned to time as I am.
Is that a clever layer joke? I feel like it is.
I don't know.
But
We'll see what the name
punctuality
is.
is of the utmost importance.
Also, how are you standing here with the clock being in the background still?
I'm pretty sure the character in Miraculous Ladybug has the same voice actor.
So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Is emphasizing every third word part of the routine too?
You mock my elocution. I speak with elegance.
Elegance.
Precision.
Mm.
If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
And who am I getting an appointment with exactly?
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot
Please
to
don't be
introduce
Louise.
myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your
Okay.
service.
It's a dumbass name, but good.
Timeliness.
Guess that explains obsession with time.
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed
Are you a
with the
DeLorean?
beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really.
Can we date
as
the
long as
DeLorean?
one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Of course I'll respect your schedule.
Excellent. I thank you. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, catastrophe. Untimeliness. See you then,
Okay,
and
shut
not
the
a
fuck
moment
up, dude.
before.
Alright, was that Bryce? Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's find a toolbox. Okay, fine. Clearly you're not giving up on the boxing. Let's just stay professional. Cardboard box made of brown corrugated paperboard. It holds things inside it. A box on both your houses. There's a box in the hen house. There isn't, but some of us are paid by the pun. You love this door special little loose. You absolutely love it. Ooh. Did I just hear a grunt? Let's see. Try not to think too hard about that one. Toolbox. Also, it's.
Oh God! Wait, can we find the anime girl Earth?
Earth-chan? The whole world in your hands, or at least a plastic approximation.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks
Okay,
and
not what I
stunning blue
expected.
eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
By your love?
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet. But the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way. So, where are you from? That makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. This collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Why can't you just warp around like everyone else seems to be able to?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
That can't be. You seem so nice.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. So frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, whoa, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know, some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or hecho in Argentina. On the bottom, well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Speak plain, Gaia.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. and you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
That'd be perfect.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did with me.
Yeah, like that. That was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? You want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Hint, please.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. You'd think anybody with an accent would be a traveler, but that's not true. Sometimes they're second or third generation and just picked it up from their parents. You don't want to make any kind of blanket statement about anyone. I learned that the hard way. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Any other leads?
Cabinets. The cabinets.
Are you okay?
It's a vision. Clear as day. Cabinets. You know what that might mean?
I should go speak with the cabinets.
Maybe. Maybe? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Any other leads?
You know, there used to be this magic show. The magician was supposed to be super mysterious. I wonder whatever happened to that guy. Magicians always have names like El Magnifico or I'll pull a rabbit out of a hattie-o. Those sound foreign. Maybe he was a traveler too. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
You know, the things I've heard around here do tend to be little secrets. So, for the privacy of others, I'll be sure to say my next one pianissimo. But not this time. Nope.
Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Once heard a rumor about a smooth talker who could open any kind of door. Bet that guy's been to lots of places. Maybe even see the whole world over. Lock, stock, and barrel. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Sometimes I feel like I go round in circles. But you humans have these machines that let you walk forever and go nowhere. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Well, sometimes before going on a journey, it can be a good idea to reflect on things first. Look inside so you know where you want to be on the outside. Any idea where you might be able to reflect? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Someone with world experience. Hard to think of someone who fits that description. Description. Sorry, bit me tongue. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. I know this seems tricky. There are so many folks to talk to, but some of them can only be found through a magnificent quest. Try speaking with Bo. She's great with quests. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Well, most TV comes from the US, but I know you watch anime sometimes. That's from overseas. I don't suppose you got any merchandise, do you? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
We have anime merch?
Gosh, there are so many options. Before you send him running all over the place, maybe you should grab a cup of coffee. That'll keep your brain active while you're exploring. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Oh, how could I forget? Captain Jack Pirro. He's got a ship. He must have gone to plenty of places. He's just across the way by the Chesterfield there. The couch, sorry. More Islander speak coming out. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Whoa, that's crazy. Seems like you met basically everybody. I don't have any hints left. Good luck, don't get lost.
Well, that was a lot of intel. Workspace.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after-party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Oh, we're out of charge. Okay. Sunday. Who cares about anime merch? So let's look around. Second toilet. There is a toolbox. Oh. You've never seen the contents of the box. Oh. This looks like the other triangle object in the house since you drew away the full-scale souvenir of the pyramids. Never liked the contents of the box. There are a bunch of absolute tools.
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site. He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
Whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going?
To my house.
I can't let you in here without the proper PPE. Yeah.
Tony.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, oh, get him out of here!
Hang on a minute. PP what?
Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
Except it's the breaker box closet.
Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door has got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
That lucky bastard.
And you're telling me 1%ers, right? Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining.
What's the law of cocktail parties?
I'm a popular tool. It's always, hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
Please don't tell me booze.
Jean-Lou. Incontinence. You didn't hear it from me, though. HIPAA.
That's not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know it, buddy. Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know it. You know it. You know it.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
All day, baby, all day.
You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
I know what you're talking about.
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. And you nod at each other. Both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is talking about.
So you get it. I need more space. Space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
Makes sense.
I got a pitch for you. A drawbridge.
Like from Ye Olden Times?
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
That is impressive.
It damn straight is how I would build it using my tools. No curves in this drawbridge. A flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Please tell me there's a moat.
Absolutely. So you get it. Which leads into my next idea. Indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
What about going from downstairs to upstairs?
Way ahead of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready?
Hit me.
Grippy socks.
Oh, hell yeah, can I get a 90-degree incline on that slide?
Be as steep as you want. Your house, your rule. Now, how do you feel about indoor pools? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
I'm in, let's do it.
Hey. Let me get the permits going, see if I can get my best tools on the job. Hammer's availability's been shot ever since the incident.
What incident?
Tony slides past your question without skipping a beat.
Anyway, that's enough about that guy. Let me tell you about my best-selling workshop. It's a workshop about loving.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
All right, you old so-and-so.
I'll see you around.
Well, that was a personality.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
You can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Makes sense.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Wait, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay. Alright, on the hunt for some anime merch, because I'm just curious where that's gonna go. Can't rule out having merch in the bathroom. And
Almost late. Almost.
did I make it? Is it alright now?
Yes, indeed. You're just in time. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company.
I thought maybe I could get some advice from you. You seem like you have it together.
Well, your judgment is quite sound, it seems. Yes, yes, I'll be happy to help you. My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
Yes. Well, let us start with the most important thing. Timeliness. Next to godliness, as they say.
Isn't that cleanliness?
Of course it isn't. How very silly. Cleanliness, while important, is nowhere near as important as timeliness. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late.
Alright, got me there.
Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not.
You're right.
Of course I am, old bean.
Who are you calling old?
Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today?
Show up late to make a sexy and exciting first impression. Timeliness!
Exactly! Just so, just so. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation. If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m. Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
Alright, if I was anime merch, where would I be?
Is there a Ring doorbell?
I can't access that from inside a house.
Can you open the door?
Nope, if I leave, the game ends.
Oh.
Oh, there is a console. Wish you had more time to play video games, but you need to walk around this house examining all the smoke alarms. Third-party controller, it may be flimsy, but at least it makes a rattling sound when you shake it. It's World Eater. You've been playing this game ever since your parents told you that you couldn't. Lost Space a New Order, proving that colons and titles always sell. Cable box, without which you would not have the cable you never watch. Real.
The triangle?
Yeah, that'd be a fun option. Can I crouch? No. Try I check the drawer? Alright, I can open drawers.
There might still be a blender.
Alright, can't open those. Is there any drawers I haven't opened up? Yeah, might be a little thing I have in my desk drawer, perhaps. Maybe not. How many points do I have? 3? Fuck it. Let's go for the door.
The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
Okay, Dorian.
Apologies. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know?
Anyone who I might not find at first?
If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot. She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser.
I'll have to keep a lookout.
Please do. She might be in need of some help from what I've been hearing. What can I do for you?
Seems pretty normal from what I've seen.
Totally normal lot in there. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser. That one's a little, off. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, just checking in.
Enjoy.
Alright, dresser or diary?
I don't know.
Well, let's go with the diary.
A strange figure stands before you, a
Oh,
whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the Aviators might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Hey there, new friend.
But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
She sounds familiar.
I have no idea what you want from me.
What does anyone want? I wanted a pair of shoes once. It was such a beautiful pair. The color was molten. I could feel them melting right through the shop window. I never went back. Aren't you afraid of getting burned?
Yeah, actually, I hate fire.
No, I've never been fired. Dare you? Who gave you the right? How could you know that? Take your magic away from me. Take these words with you. Could you? Can you do that? Take your damn hands off them! They're mine! That's what you have me have. Oops, I got lost. Sometimes the road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. They won't build a gas station if there's an ogre down the way. God, to drown. Just to drown and dissolve, and the ink swirls around me in the water like a shroud. I've been drowning forever.
And with that, she's gone.
Well, I don't know what that was.
Valdutianites! Yo, yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Okay. Alright, what's up with the dresser?
Hello there, stranger. I'm Dina the Dresser. Need a helping hand?
What?
That dang ain't right. Yeah, spend some time in our room. Alright.
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
Oh, incredible.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
Like this?
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
I totally see it. Thanks for noticing.
but I could not help noticing. You are radiant. I simply reflect the beauty in front of me.
Thanks. I really love hearing that.
I can see in you. Your beauty must be something you are already familiar with.
Oh, sure. People always tell me I could model.
Yes, I can see this for you.
You're right. I look amazing.
Bah, there's that incredible glow. Confidence looks good on you. Feel free to stop by anytime so I can admire it some more.
What are you doing here? I told you to come at 3 p.m. sharp. No, no, no!
Sorry, I'll leave.
Good. Go, and do not come back until 3 p.m.
Alright, bye.
No!
Alright, so all clocks are cats. Alright, let's try the diary again.
Diana is fully absorbed in her own endless monologue when you find her again.
Round and round the mulberry tree, round and round the mulberry tree. I ate a mulberry once. Actually, I had them dried in a trail mix with cashews and some cousin to chocolate. But then I bought the trail mix at a different store and I chomped down and there was glass in it. Glass falling out of my mouth.
Is this Erica Harlotcher?
Have you ever chewed on glass?
Finally, her gaze darts over to you. It appears you finally caught her notice.
Oh, there's you there now. Ooh, are you there? Is that you?
Yeah, hey, a little nervous to be back here, but I came.
You're nervous? Oh, nerve us. Nerves is a part of us. Part of being in us. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that makes the us. Oh, I make you nerve us. Which I get. I'm a goddamn broken fire hydrant. You should be nervous. Be careful. You're gonna get swept out to sea.
Thing is, I think we have a lot in common.
Huzzah! Really? God, you poor animal. You should run. Did you know that all 6 wives of Henry VIII thought they loved him in the beginning? All 6! You think one of them would have watched her sisters fall under the wheels of church, state and ego, and mad dashed for a foreign court, but no. You should have seen me coming. It has to be you who runs. I can't move. And what am I if not here? What am I if not blank, waiting, overflowing, but never fucking full enough?
I think I can see what you're saying, but you're wrong.
I'm getting tired. You ever have that? Where you get so tired you think, maybe soon you'll stop caring enough to keep your heart beating. But one day, just a few moments from now, you'll watch as it slows and slows and stops. And you won't mind. Never mind. Don't worry. For some reason, I always say things like that after I've said something true. I really hated that teacher. He bumped into me. He spilled my food all over me and then yelled at me in front of everyone. Never felt as quiet as I did in that moment. In that linoleum lunchroom, embedded with the scent of turkey tetrazzini.
It was awful. I remember writing about that the night it happened.
For the first time since you met her, Diana's manic energy quiets. Just a moment.
You wrote about it. You wrote about it after it happened to you. In high school. You were in the lunchroom too? In the basement?
Yeah, I wrote about it in you.
You did this to me? You put that in me? You put that story, that memory. Wait, I'm not that story. That story has been eating away at me, you know, like bleaching coral. Why did you? Why would you? Because I am not you.
I needed a friend.
I was that. I am that. I should be that. Shouldn't a diary be the safest place? Safe, like a fortress with a great moat. Safe, keeping everyone out, so nobody can hear my screams from the inside. I'm shouting, I'm bleeding, I'm leaking, and I don't recognize what should be my own blood. Yes, tell me, tell me! Oh, I feel like I'm nothing if you don't tell me. And then I'm nothing when you do because I don't get to keep any of it. But I'd never tell, I promise. I promise I'd never mean to.
I know that, but you might anyway.
Of course I would! Oh my god. I would try to dam up my mouth, but my apologies for talking would come right out with the rest of it. But I'd be so sorry. I am so sorry. Doesn't that count?
Sure it does. I can tell you're trying.
I'm not trying. If I was really trying, I wouldn't be this way. If I had willpower, if I really cared, wouldn't I be better? It must be my fault. It must be me being screwed up. There's nobody else here. There's nobody. It's just me. It has to be me. I should be better. You should go. Or I should go. One of us should. And hurry. Once you're at the bottom of the rabbit hole, the lights just get dimmer and then they die.
It's okay, I've been down before too. I'm not scared.
Of course you've been down. Where do you think I learned how to do it? You should be scared. I'm scared. Let's be scared. Quickly, quickly! The wind is picking up now.
Discord. Oh, wrong button.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
You trust me to do this? I'm just an average nobody.
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the aviators.
Yeah, I basically guessed that.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Alright, let's try the dresser again.
Oh my stars, I've been waiting for you.
Oh. That dresser ain't right.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. This appears to be a living nightmare. There's almost no other way to phrase it.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
Boo.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Were you trying to have nightmares?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare, I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Oh. Is that even possible?
Of course it is. For example, I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved. And I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again. And my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
The scary part is you waking up alone, honestly.
That's every day for me. But thank you. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
She in love with someone too?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
We can do that, but I'd like to talk about you.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I knew it.
I haven't been the most subtle, have I? But I guess I should just say it. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
I'm shocked. Wow, stunned. Never saw it coming.
You don't have to do that. I get it. I'm not exactly the most subtle piece of furniture. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
I never slept so well before you.
You don't know what it means to me to hear that from you. It's what I was made for, you know? I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
I already have my answer.
Please, just give yourself the night. Even if you think you know what you'll say. And sleep well tonight.
Well.
Alright. Well, this probably seems like a good stopping point, and oh my god, this dresser is not. Why is it the dresser that's glitched of all things?
Well, there might be more, but I guess we're not going to find out.
Well, that was
So
a
I
very
guess
interesting 3 hours.
I guess if this is becoming a series, what was iconic from today?
Ugh, there's so much. What do you remember happening between figuring out mods and why control schemes were not working for Beam?
No, why force feedback is working for a controller. Force feedback is for a steering wheel.
That seems like a weird setup.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait for Beam to update shit. Well, either way, I don't fucking know. This game is a fucking fever dream.
Well, I hope they fixed the audio glitch that happened when you're in the data decks. Because I don't need to hear clicking every time I'm in the...
I don't know, just put a fucking lamp in the thumbnail.
We haven't talked to a lamp yet. Trying to think who made the biggest impression so far. I'm pretty invested in what's going on with Betty at the moment. So, we'll see what happens. Alright. Any closing words?
IKEA. That's the thumbnail. IKEA.
That was classy. Oh, right. This is going to be goofy like Honey Pop and not allow me to exit unless I Alt-Tab. Wee!